I know that. But you know the rules. We gotta do what we gotta do. They saw the coke. They know the roots. They have good memories. And they will talk.
I gave the milk can to the man like you told me to, mister. Can I go home now?
Yeah. I'll take you home.
Really, really beautifully, so the cinematography, staging, they definitely knew what they were doing. It was a beautiful film to watch. Say that I feel something, and I'm still thinking about it. So, yeah, The Koi is very interesting.
This one is semi-dark and bittersweet to me. It's about wanting what you do to be meaningful and to be right. The use of low light really gave this short a menacing atmosphere for me. And then it really tied the ending together because even though he did handle the ultimate sacrifice, which I think is what they were foreshadowing up to, ultimately he couldn't escape his past.
I liked it. I liked the action sequence. I liked how, you know, at the end of the day, he did what was right. You know, trying to move past his former life.
I liked this one because it has some wisdom in everything they portrayed. I like the analogy of the fish leaving the water. Also love the tattoo. It was very well made, and the idea behind this network or mafia taking children as their messengers, it was awful, but I liked how it didn't have a happy ending. It was nicely made. I liked also the fighting sequences. It was
I thought it was a good story premise, and it had a lot of potential.
I thought that the use of color was really interesting. I thought it carried through the entire film, that it was like very intentional, and that some of the colors, and I could be like totally reading into this, but I think that most of the colors that they tried to like really point out in those ways, like the color of the restaurant, the color of her hair, those things, are also colors that you will find in koi, not just koi fish, but koi drawings especially. And I thought that like the fact that he was drawing a koi, that she at the end was drawing a koi, that those colors kind of weaving them into the story was really easy. It worked really well. And I thought that that's kind of like the thing that stood out the most to me, at least that like I picked up during the entire thing, like beginning to end. And so I thought that the use of color was really
really enjoyed this piece. I thought the lighting was very creative and dynamic. I loved all the contrasting of the the orange and the green and the magenta and the blue gels. I feel like the fighting was so good, there could have even been more of it. Loved that conflict and the setting. The ending was nice, and I like the use of narration in this piece. I felt like it really suited the genre and the storytelling. I would love to see this one kind of adapted into a larger story, and maybe like more of like a feature, or even like double the length. It was pretty cool, and you could tell that the filmmakers really cared about the project that they were making. So that was nice. Great job.